talking about your boys too, just tell me how old they are again, Charlie and William?
Charlie's 28 and William's 22.
Okay, and how are they travelling? As a mum, you look down and you go, yeah, they're doing okay.
They're okay, yeah. I mean, as I alluded to in my speech, that they've both had issues with anxiety and with depression, as have many of their friends. It seems to be de rigueur, you know, it seems to be an epidemic. And I think that there's a lot more adults suffering from depression than care to admit it. And they've had things happen in their lives, you know, their parents broke up and there have been various traumas along the way, as there is in any family. But they're amazing. They're just incredible kids.
Do they share with you how they're feeling?
Yeah.
The relationship is as open as it can be?
Yeah. Well, my mum and dad were the kinds of people where they were never wrong. Never, ever wrong. And I remember when I started having opinions that were different and my father would say, oh, what have you been reading? Right, so I always made this absolute pledge that if I needed to apologise to my children, I would. And I do it a lot. You know, just so they know that, again, you're not perfect.
Yeah.
That you know, I've never been a mother before, sorry, I'm going to make mistakes, you know. So, yeah, and you have to be able to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
You have to be able to share, you know, what you're feeling with each other, and particularly for boys.
I was going to say, because women, it's a natural thing for us to open and to share and pour our hearts out, but for particularly young guys, you know, adolescents, they're not used to it.
They're struggling. They're very much struggling, and again, you know, their role models and the kinds of stuff they access on the net, and you know, they don't know who the hell they are, a lot of them, and they really are struggling. But having said that, Charlie is the most amazing salesman in the world. He could charm the birds out of the trees. So that's a skill.
So he's got the gift of the gab.
Oh, look, they could both be actors, but they both kind of push back because their parents are both actors.
I was going to say, because it would be in the genes.
Fifth generation from my side.
Yeah.
But William's, the young boy, is in a band which is doing incredibly well. They've just released their second album, and
oh, that's great.
He's found his passion.
Yeah.
And he just 24/7, he's just on it, and it's amazing. But you look at them, and you go, "What planet are you from?" You know, they're their own people now.
Which is great. I mean, just to sit back and let them run with that, and always be.
I have no choice.
Yeah.
I have no choice. You know, but I have said to them, I do not want a relationship with you ever, where you come and see me because you feel you have to, or because, you know, silly old duffer mum. I don't want that. If we can't be good mates now, don't feel you have to be part of my life if you don't want to, because it's too. You know, people go, oh, I'm going to go to mum's for Christmas.
Well, it's the whole bird out of the cage.
Yeah,
Let him go when they'll.
Family should be joyful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.